and welcome back to the Lincoln A. Bomb and Jay Show. I got the title right. I did it. I got the title right. All right, so first round. I didn't fuck the title up. So today we are, as we talked about last episode, the three of us took it upon ourselves to go and bake some baked goods, right? So from scratch. So, because I'm not a baker, Jared loves baking. I don't know about Adam's not a baker apparently. Okay, so none of us are really bakers, but Jared likes baking, so it worked out well for. Wow, you are really breaking up there. Uh-oh. So anyway, Adam's killing it with the fucking Wi-Fi. Adam, can you tilt down just a little bit so we can see a little bit more of you? Attaboy. Perfect. So, we're going to try out all of our fucking... Jared's just completely frozen. He's back in Fallujah. Yeah, he's going to have to figure that out. Maybe call us back or something. I don't know. You guys we're taking heavy fire. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, yeah, he left. Bye, Felicia. So anyway, so the three of us did the baking we were supposed to do. So Adam, what did you make? Okay. Okay. Why were you afraid of doing a baked version? Are you Did you think you were going to get baked and like forget about it in the oven and Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There Yeah, the base is on the top now. It's like a Yeah, it's like a crumble now on the top of. Fuck, you're fancy. Holy shit. D It's a D Well, no. We'll get to me. I want to talk well, Jared, so what did you make? Yeah, that oh yeah, it's way better. You made a tiramisu. Thank you. I did it. I did a tiramisu. It's a tiramisu. Yeah, I haven't. I honestly, I do like tiramisu, but I can't remember the last time I fucking had tiramisu. Like it's not like one of those desserts where I'm like, ooh, I could really fucks with a real good tiramisu right now. Oh, I hope so. I really and so break it down. Like, what goes into making a tiramisu? Ti- okay. Wait, you didn't make the lady fingers yourself? I thought you did. Fuck this motherfucker sends us a. He's well. No, you said you sent us the photo of them in the pan, and like my thought was like, oh bitches, look, like I've started the tiramisu. Wait, okay, hold on. So you wait, you don't bake tiramisu either? Okay. So okay, so right. So the I was gonna say I think I already win the challenge because technically the challenge was to fucking bake something. Okay. Okay. No, no. He had to melt chocolate, so therefore there was a heating element. Oh. Okay. Let's throw it away. Oh, I thought you the first thing you said was throw it away, and then you handed me the bag. And I thought that was great. Great. Yes, I will throw it away. Okay. Yeah, essentially. Well, and you handed it. It's on a plate to like one of your dinner plates, and I was like, do I have to give the plate back? And you were like, of course you do, motherfucker. And I was like, oh man, now I'm like, yeah, like I still mine's still wrapped in fucking like it's on a plate. Yeah, no, I gotta. Yo, this is some that's some animal. Yo, no, it's like some Animal Crossing shit where you can get different colors of dinner plates in your store. I know you guys don't get that reference. It's fine. It smells okay. So I honestly, I hope to God that it is actually fucking good. I had a recipe in my saved Facebook things um, for they were called banana bread brownies. Okay, so I followed the recipe to a T. Um, I did not have a big enough pan to do it, so I had to use like a pan that was like 2 inches shorter and whatever. So it came out a little bit thicker than it probably should have, and I had to bake it. So this was my morning. I got up and I just fucking made these this morning, and so I had to bake them. It said like 20 to 25 minutes to bake these fucking things. After the 25-minute mark, it was still raw, and it was like and they kind of they'll throw that little thing on the end there where it's like or until golden brown, and I'm like, well, they're not golden brown, they're still like white, like they're so I was like, fuck, like 40 almost 45 minutes of baking to get these things to fucking where they're at. And so yeah, I'm hoping that I know it's not going to be as dense as a brownie. Like I obviously know it's not going to have the same consistency because that you'd be stupid to think that. But I'm excited. It's it's a no, it's a brown butter sugar icing. Yeah. So I almost fucked the icing up today. Be- yeah, I saved. Oh, don't do it. What are you doing, motherfucker? No, so I didn't. I thought I had read the directions on the icing, but I actually hadn't. So I was just starting to throw everything in the bowl. And so I had it was like, it required like a half cup of butter. So it was like it was a lot of butter. So I just kind of threw it in the bowl with the icing sugar, the milk, and the vanilla and shit. And then I was like, wait, that can't be right. And then I went, of course, and I looked, and it's like, no, you have to take the butter, put it on the stove, get it to a boiling point, brown it a little bit, then pour it. And I was like, fuck. So I had to dig this like soft ass butter out of the fucking icing sugar, throw it in a pan, kind of melt it real quick, then pour it, and it fucking turned out real nice. So I'm excited. My mother-in-law took some home today, so I really hope it doesn't, you know, I really hope it's good. Let's just. It does. It honestly, it looks like banana bread. It just looks like squat banana bread. We'll get to those after we taste our desserts. So we'll get to that. So which one are we gonna try first? I kind of want to try the cheesecake first. Let's go in order of how. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, there's 2 full slices of this cheesecake on the plate. Just just throw it out. Okay, where's my fork? Okay, so we're trying okay, so sorry, refresh me. Chocolate, peanut butter, no bake. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm just getting a bite here. Oh shit. Oh boy, it's thick. Oh my god. No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh my god. It's just the consistency is so thick. Uh oh. Uh oh. Krista just said that nobody can hear you. Yeah, you guys. Man, this thing has been giving me so many problems. Let me just double hear them. Yeah, and I think we can only hear your audio, my dude. Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, hopefully here you guys talk for a sec. Hello. Oh my God. There's lots of protein in it. Okay. We have. Oh man, we have nothing but problems. I think I might have to. I might have to transition us out of here because I gotta figure this out. Okay. Well, no, I'm gonna figure this out. I'll figure it out really quick. I'm just gonna transition us out. Yeah. Okay. We're out. Oh my God. What the fuck, dude? Why is this? Dude, it worked perfect. Like the first few times we did it, and now it just doesn't.
Yeah, I think they're not like affiliated. I can hear myself coming back now.
We're good. I figured it out. We're good. Ha! What a fucking nightmare today has been. But it's actually been a pretty good day. But we're good. We're good. We're good. This is
We're back?
yeah,
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Oh.
We're live.
There's like a crazy echo coming back to me now. For Adam and myself.
Yeah, no, I'm
think
gonna
there's
fix.
echo on.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. Remove. Yes. Okay, what does it sound like now?
Fix that. He
Oh, wait.
wears all the hats.
How does that? How's that?
Let's see if I'm echoing.
Yeah, is it better?
Good. I can't hear anything. I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we fixed it. Say something, Adam. Is what
You fixed it.
Yeah.
My hero.
Okay, she hears you. Okay, let's continue on with this.
Did you ever know that?
So, okay.
Okay, Jared, what did you say when we took a bite? What was the first thing you said?
I mean, I think it tastes really good. Like, but it has the consistency of peanut butter and glue.
Right.
Very true.
But I'm still eating it.
Let's
I just love peanut butter.
Let's start over a little bit because They only heard one side of the conversation.
Yeah.
So Adam made a chocolate peanut butter no bake cheesecake. Jared made tiramisu. You heard obviously what I said. I made the fucking banana brownie things. Right. Yes, it's very thick. And right when fucking shit went sideways, I went to go take a drink of water, and it's still like I'm still coated in peanut butter right now. So I need to take a drink here.
Yeah, that's a very good explanation. Like coats your entire mouth and
Yeah.
just.
It's not.
But again, if you're a fan of peanut butter and chocolate, like I can't complain.
It's
You
not.
guys are being really kind.
It's not bad. It's a lot.
Agreed.
if that makes sense.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Okay.
But I'll come back with a 2.0 version that'll be way better. I promise.
I'm excited.
But you're actually going to try to bake it next time, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like a legit normal baked cheesecake in a bain marie.
All right.
All right, you skeptical fucks.
All right. We're going on to
Let's eat something good. Okay, what are we doing?
tiramisu.
The miso.
Oh my god! As soon as I opened it, I can smell the Kahlua.
Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, wait. So
And
there's
chocolate.
such thing as espresso powder?
Yeah, man. I'm trying.
Dude, look at the top.
It's fancy as fuck.
Fancy. Is that cocoa?
Yeah, there's like it's so the lady fingers are just kind of quickly soaked in espresso powder and Kahlua.
I didn't even know there was espresso powder. I didn't even know that was like a thing.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
And then that topping is just cocoa powder.
Sweet. Is there any reason why you gave us such a small portion?
Oh.
I didn't expect you to give me half of your fucking cheesecake.
And Lincoln gave us like a quarter of the brownie.
You did, yeah.
I and you know what's funny is like I gave you guys a lot. Like I filled up that Tupperware and there was still a ton left. Okay, ready?
All right, should we do it? It smells like Kahlua. It smells so good. Okay.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Dude, that's unreal.
Yeah.
That's so good,
That's,
dude.
That's fucking.
Well, thank you.
It's so creamy.
Oh,
It's like eating a cloud.
that's fucking unreal.
You know what? It is the polar opposite of my dessert.
It is 100% the polar opposite.
This is like going to heaven, and mine's like going to hell.
You guys
It's
are too kind,
so
man.
good.
You guys are too kind. I appreciate that.
I can't stop eating it.
Yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm going to eat it later tonight after dinner.
Yeah.
It's really
Well, you know
good though,
what?
dude.
I will say though, I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than it was to make.
Yeah.
So.
So what did you? Okay, wait. Explain to me the double boiler. What did you double boil? The eggs and the butter?
The mascarpone.
No, there's actually no butter in the recipe at all.
So eggs.
It's 6 egg yolks.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like a cup of sugar on like a double boiler. So you put it over a bowl over,
Oh.
and then you just keep stirring that for about like 8 to 10 minutes. Because the reason you do that is if you put it on direct heat, you'll just make scrambled eggs, right?
Totally. So you have to do it like really slow and then keep mixing it the whole time, right?
Keep mixing it the whole time. That's
And
kind
then
of
do you fold it into the mascarpone?
yeah. You have to let it cool. Then you put in about a cup of mascarpone, and then you do about a cup and a half of heavy cream. You make it separately.
Dude,
And
it's so
then
good.
Mix them all together, and yeah, it takes about like an hour, like to make, like fully prep, and then
That's not bad.
yeah, once you have it assembled, it just goes into the fridge, and you let it sit there for a couple days.
You know what, Adam? I honestly would have loved having like a lot more of this.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Which means he just has to make more. That's
No,
what
no,
he has to do.
No,
That's
Jared,
what I was getting at. It's like I can
Jared-
definitely make another one. Yeah,
please make another
I
one
can make
because
you
that
guys
is.
both your own ones.
Oh my god! Well, maybe don't do that because I will eat all of it. Holy fuck! That it's.
I'll be the
There's no
tiramisu
peanut butter in it, so
company.
Krista could eat some.
Yeah,
Don't be selfish.
Yeah, Kristen. That's the thing, and like, I'm like now I'm kind of like fuck. I don't want you to eat any of this tiramisu, Krista.
Okay, let's try Lincoln's.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it kind of looks
Honestly, dude, it smells so good.
like it smells. It
smells like
good,
banana and cream, like buttery cream cheese.
and it does actually kind of look like a brownie.
Oh, it does. 100%.
It's
Did
very,
you- how
it's
many
very
bananas
heavy.
are in it?
Sorry,
I love it.
How many bananas?
there's 3 big bananas in it.
Okay,
Yeah, so there's quite a lot of banana in it.
dude.
Ready?
As to be expected.
No. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Go.
Moment of truth.
Let's
Please,
go.
please don't die. Okay, that's fucking awesome.
That's really fucking good.
Dude, it's so good.
Holy shit. It's
I'm going back in.
Okay.
I could eat the fuck out of this.
Okay, I'm actually genuinely really happy with that.
Okay, I want the recipe for this and the tiramisu and this icing.
Oh, the icing is phenomenal. Yeah, I'll send you.
Jesus.
I'll post the recipe as well.
I gotta take a bite of this with like out any of the icing because I just want to because that consistency is really like
It's
really interesting. I like it.
It's
It's-
super like dense, but it's not like
But not like
dry.
gummy. Yeah, it's like it's good.
It does have kind of like a thick brownie density, but it also has the bounce of a banana bread.
Yes.
It's fucking
Yeah.
weird. It's weird, but it like all of it works.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good, Link.
Yeah,
Good
I
job,
fucking
dude.
Thank
love
you.
banana like anything banana. So this is like
Yeah, I make banana
this
bread.
is doing
all
it
the
for
time.
me.
The only thing I can bake normal, like a legit, is a banana bread because it's been in my family for like 100 years. So
Fair
I
enough.
love banana bread, dude, and
I-
that was hella good.
I think
That icing, man.
I-
Ooh.
the icing's fucking dude. I'm not an icing guy at all, and I it's not that sweet. It's very light, and it's perfect. It fucking that's exactly the kind
You're
of.
not an icing
I'm
guy?
not. I've never been an icing guy. It's too sweet. It's too much. It's too much.
That's so pansy of you to say.
I know. I will be pansy about it. Well,
That's
thank
really
you.
good, man. I'm impressed, man. That was really good.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm not completely useless. You know what I mean? No, but honestly, I fucking when it wasn't baking properly and it was coming out like kind of still raw in the middle and like I was like fuck, like am I burning it and fucking like I was pretty bummed, to be honest. So the fact that it actually worked out and it's really good, I'm real happy about that. Like honestly, you guys all did I think we all did very, very well.
I think so.
Yeah, we did good for sure. You guys killed it though, definitely.
Yeah.
That tiramisu, oh my god, dude.
The okay. So we have to vote now on who did
Oh
we
my
have
God.
to vote on who did the best.
Okay, well, it's between you two 100%.
What if I wanted to vote for you?
No.
But you
You're not
didn't.
allowed. You're not allowed.
Okay. So, and I guess you can't really vote for yourself.
Yeah, you can't vote for yourself.
Okay. Adam, which one are you voting for?
I think you guys should vote for. Well, you have to vote for each other.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So then I have to decide who
You're the
wins.
tiebreaker,
you're the-
essentially.
yeah, because I'm
I
saying
mean, okay, if I was gonna vote right now, based purely on presentation, I would vote for mine on presentation. But I would actually go for Lincoln's for like what I liked the best because no, seriously.
you liked mine the best.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, tiramisu is nice. It's nice and light and everything, which is great. But as far as like the flavor profile that I really like, fucking banana bread, man. I would eat it off a dead person. I love it. So
Oh my
for you to like make this and then I don't know, it's such a like an interesting like texture as we were talking about. I think you did a really good job and like
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adam and
I
I
give it
Adam and I are starting a bakery. And I'm
two fat guys bakery.
apparently I'm gonna do all the baking and he's gonna do the front end stuff. So
Yeah. As long as-
and
I
I
love the tiramisu. Was so good, but I'm gonna have to give it to Lincoln.
why really?
Yeah. And honestly, that's nothing bad on you, Jared, because you killed it. That tiramisu is really good, but I've never had anything like the brownie. I know Lincoln doesn't bake, and that icing is insane.
Okay, wait, hang on.
He's mad.
No.
No, it's completely fair. It's completely fair.
I love yours though, man. Honestly, the tiramisu is it's like this.
That yeah, it's it's not even a contest for me. Like I think mine was the best for sure.
I would say just
No, I'm kidding.
I would agree. I think the pure surprise factor of it, because it's something I haven't had before.
Well, and I went real minimalist with the presentation. Like I didn't like really need to show like.
No, you did what Alicia does on Top Chef. You're not a fancy chef. You're a homey chef.
Yeah,
you're a rustic chef.
I'm not Francis. I'm Alicia.
Exactly.
I am Alicia. Yes. No, honestly, Jared, I disagree with Adam, and I have to say that the tiramisu was the clear winner today.
Yeah,
No,
but your choice was dog shit and tiramisu. And you can't vote for your own.
All right.
But yeah, next time I'll make a better cheesecake and we can just eat it and enjoy it.
Well, next time we're gonna make it. No. So I challenge you guys to make a 3-course meal, one for each of us. So it's 9 courses total. And then we'll trade it and we'll do that. No, I'm just kidding.
We're basically just grocery shopping for each other now.
Yeah, essentially. No, we'll figure out another challenge of like something we haven't done and fucking because like honestly it was kind of it was like stressful in a because I have baked shit before. It's not like I've never used.
No. I just meant when I said that. I just meant that you don't normally
exactly.
bake.
Yeah, don't regularly do it, and you're right. It's not something that I regularly do, and if typically if I want brownies, like if I'm gonna bake brownies, I'm doing them out of a box, which is trash.
Yeah.
For sure, but like to actually like follow a recipe and do something from scratch and like kind of like have that like panic moment of like, oh fuck, because this called for there's a cup of sour cream in the brownies, and like I'm like I don't have sour cream, so I had to go get sour cream, and then I got home and I was like, fuck, I have no bananas. Turns out the lady saved me. She had 3 bananas in the freezer that were like ripe for this.
Wow.
They were perfect banana bread brownies. So she saved my ass.
Shout out to the producer.
Shout out to producer.
But did you enjoy the experience though of baking? Like,
or were you stressed out?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't stressed. And you know what? I wasn't gonna ice them. And then Krista was like, ice them. She was like, ice them. I was like, okay.
That was a good call. That was a really good call.
She 100. I was just gonna have them as. She just said box brownies aren't trash. I know they're not trash. They're not trash. They're actually quite delicious. But like, there's a sense of satisfaction in making something from scratch ingredients.
Yes,
that's what I was getting.
That's more what I was trying to get after. That feeling of like actually making something from scratch.
Totally.
So how do you feel about how you did? I'm kidding.
Yeah, fucking savage, man. Holy shit. Kicking the guy.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm telling you. I think you were super close. You guys basically took like the 2 flavor profiles that I'm like the biggest fan of, banana and peanut butter. Like, I was going to love them both anyways, so.
No,
yeah.
You just got to kick him when he's down, hey?
I'll take it. It's all good.
Okay. So, I also, in your little goodie bag there.
Yeah, you gave us like a little care package.
I got you guys a couple little extra things because, so I have been seeing advertisements for these they're not, okay, it's not chocolate. No, not those. The little green, yellow, and yes, those. So I
Okay, wait. Where have you been seeing these ads?
like on Instagram and fucking
Oh, okay.
for these Hershey's. Okay, so this one's strawberries and cream. So they're supposed to be like ice cream. This one's
Is
cookies.
that one green tea?
No, it's cookies and mint. It's
Oh,
supposed to be like
okay.
a mint chocolate milkshake, and this one is birthday cake ice cream.
oh, sweet.
Yeah. So I saw them in the grocery store yesterday, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like I have to pick these up and fucking
Yeah, that's sweet. Thanks, dude.
yeah." So
Thank you.
I wanted to try.
Which one do you want to try?
I want to try the birthday cake one first.
All right, let's try the birthday cake. That's the white one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. It's
Dude, it's got like sprinkles in it. Look.
yeah. It's got sprinkles in it. It's by Hershey's. See, like this is the shit you and I would be doing if we
I
weren't
love
under
this.
quarantine. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's got a little ice cream cone on it and fucking. It. I don't know. Did you taste it, Jared?
Yeah, I thought you guys were going right
No,
in for it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, let's do it.
it smells.
Dude, it smells amazing.
It smells amazing, but it kind of smells like super fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't love it.
I don't like the aftertaste of it. Initially, though, it's quite nice,
Ooh.
but the aftertaste of it, it's
You know why?
Ooh, there's a really harsh aftertaste.
I don't like that. It's white chocolate.
It's not even well. It doesn't even say chocolate. It says flavored candy.
Does it not have a minty? Does it have a minty vibe?
it does.
Oh, it. You know what? You know what? You know why it's minty? Because
From the other one.
Exactly.
The other one.
so
Okay.
that's the shitty thing.
So we're
I-
not really getting the pure experience of this now, which is
I'm getting-
unfortunate.
No, you're not getting the pure experience. I'm saving the mint one for last because I like mint chocolate.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying the
So we're on the strawberry one.
We're on the strawberry one. Okay, so
Blueberry?
so far birthday cake is not a buy.
But that might be okay just because of the mint. We don't know.
The strawberry one smells
Dude.
amazing.
This smells
This
really
smells
good.
like a strawberry shake.
That's what I
Mhm.
think it's supposed to be. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's way better than the birthday cake.
Oh yeah.
This one could get me into trouble. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Super creamy too.
Mm.
So at Christmas time they have similar thing, but it's candy cane. So it's
Oh,
like the
okay.
exact same thing, but it's candy cane, like white chocolate or white fucking goop with candy cane bits in it, and it's fucking unreal. So I'm hoping that this like mint chocolate one is gonna be pretty.
I'm not like a mint chocolate guy, so we'll see.
Me neither, man. But
The fuck is wrong with you?
Do you
two?
know how many, honestly, if you asked a room full of people what their fucking favorite ice cream is, 7 out of 10 people are going to say mint chocolate chip. Everyone loves mint chocolate chip. And like, if I ever ask anyone, they're like, it's my favorite ice cream flavor.
I
it's
like,
interesting that 2 out of 3 of us don't really like it.
I like mint chocolate chip, but it's not my favorite.
It's a lot of people's fave.
Fair enough.
I was just hating on them. Okay, let's go.
It smells unreal,
It smells like after 8.
and I love After Eight.
Oh. It's like toothpaste with chocolate.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, it just tastes like an after 8 with a little bit
I
of
like
little
it.
less,
No, it
less
doesn't.
crunch.
Mm-mm.
The thing about mint chocolate is that flavor is the same no matter what. It's the same ice cream, whether it's no name brand, whether it's Chapman's, whether it's always the same flavor. Do you know what I mean?
You're saying like there's no way to kind of like fancy it up.
You
It's
can't
always the same.
differentiate like, oh, this is a different kind of mint and a different kind of chocolate.
No,
Like,
mint.
Right.
I guess you could do like dark chocolate and mint, maybe, but that's it. I don't know.
Mint is.
That
pretty-
sounds even worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mint's,
no thanks.
mint is pretty standard across the board.
Yeah.
So
But thanks for sharing that, man.
yeah,
I love
I
it.
Thanks
Strawberry
for doing
one a
that,
lot.
dude.
no, of course. I'm glad I did because I really don't want to eat all those myself. Like at all. And I genuinely thought because I like the candy cane one that they have, I thought I was going to like the mint chip one a lot more, and I don't. It's actually it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. The strawberry one was the best one out of all of them, but even then, it's just kind of like it still tastes too artificial. And yeah, the birthday cake one, that aftertaste was fucking.
It was
So
weird.
you had the birthday cake one without the mint flavoring that we had, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it still had that crazy aftertaste.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
Okay.
the birthday cake one was very artificial. The problem is that it's not even chocolate. They're just like
No,
it's just confection.
it's
just
like
sugar.
wax.
Yeah, it's just sugar and wax. Like it's not actually a Caranuba wax or whatever the fuck they call it. Like it's not actually a chocolate.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was actually kind of a letdown, if I may say. Just a little bit of a letdown.
The strawberry ones though were so good.
The strawberry one was good. Okay.
But you know what? Let down or not, I'm glad we got to try them.
Yeah, I am too.
I didn't
Well,
even know they were a thing.
I am too now because now I can fucking ignore the advertisements when I see them. Because I don't have to worry about like, ooh, I want to try that. I want to try that. No, I don't need to try it anymore. These Coca-Cola.
But like, okay, I'm excited, and then because I love Tic Tacs, and I also love Coca-Cola. But like mint and Coca-Cola, do you think
There's-
it's gonna be like that, or do you think they're gonna taste like Coke?
They're gonna taste like cola.
Oh my
And
god!
they have little.
So, Lincoln, you haven't had these either.
No, I'll be honest. I have had these because
Oh.
this initially wasn't a thing that I was gonna throw in the goodie bag.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so I found these the other day and I bought a pack. I ate the whole thing in one day because I was like, Jesus, these are good. So I had to share these ones because you know how much I think everybody knows how much I love cola stuff.
Oh yeah. Me too.
This
I love Tic Tacs too, though.
Oh, I love Tic Tacs. And just the fact that they're fucking Coca-Cola flavored, like that's insane. So
And they even say Coca-Cola
yeah,
on them,
they've got little Coca-Cola
like
logos on them.
stamps.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, that's adorable. Do you guys chew on your Tic Tacs?
No. Maybe.
Now everyone just sit in silence as we suck on some Tic Tacs.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. We're sucking on Tic Tacs. No, dude, they're so good. They're honestly
Oh my god!
What the fuck is happening right now?
right? It's like you're drinking a bottle of Coke. It's so good.
It's like Coca-Cola in the future. And they can't like mass produce the liquid anymore.
Yeah, like you won't need to drink it. You'll just eat a Tic Tac and be like,
We'll
You'll
just suck.
drop one of these in a glass of water, and they'll just turn into Coke.
like Back to the Future when they put the little thing in the dehydrator or the hydrator and it comes out
Yeah.
as a Pizza Hut pizza. Yeah. I love it.
That is bizarre.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh. These are so fucking good.
They're so good. And I don't think these are going to be they're limited edition. They're not going to be around forever. I bought 6 of them today cuz I just need to have them in my life for as long as they're here.
Oh my god!
I did enjoy
They're
it.
even better when you chew them.
Oh, I chewed mine right away. I don't know why I asked you guys. I'm like, I'm just gonna do what I do.
So,
Guy.
speaking of limited edition things, I also got you guys something else that's a short time flavor.
We talked about it last podcast.
Yeah.
I think it's just spoiling us today.
Gotta spoil my babies. Yes, thank you.
Made the best dessert. Brings in chocolate.
So I found it.
Tic Tacs.
I found it, the Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast. Now, I have had it. So I know what it tastes like. I know what my thoughts on it are. But now I've given it over to you guys and I want to hear what you have to say about it.
So this is meant to taste like a rocket pop.
exactly like a rocket
Okay,
pop.
it says citrus, blue raspberry, and cherry.
Yep.
Like, how does it have all those flavors but still be one liquid?
Well, why don't you crack it open and have a sip and then you tell me what it tastes like.
You know the liquids don't look like this inside the the can, right?
Oh my god, it smells so good. It just smells like berry. Berry! Petite fruits.
fruits. Okay, what does Jared think?
That is like exactly as advertised.
Did he drink it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go
Oh.
ahead. Go ahead, Adam.
Oh. Is there even alcohol in this?
Yeah, okay.
It's so good.
There definitely is alcohol in this because
Yeah.
I had a couple the other night and I had a good night. I was up till 2 playing hockey and I had a nice. I don't ever drink, so it was just kind of like a nice. Got a nice little buzz on. It was fun.
It does taste like if you melted it down and added some vodka.
Yep.
It's really good. Thanks, dude.
Really.
Yeah,
Good.
thank you.
Really.
This
good.
is really good. The only downside of a drink like this is just because I mainly drink whiskey, right? So I'm not usually into like mixed drinks. I'm gonna sound like an asshole right now, but
I was gonna say you sound like such a fucking pretentious dick.
I'm just
I
saying-
usually just drink whiskey, but if I were to like slum it,
Like,
I'm
if I
not
was
apologize
homeless,
for
I
what
would
I like.
totally
Okay, I
drink it.
stand by my conviction
if I was
that I like whiskey.
if I was about to slum it a little bit, yeah, I'd probably drink your Smirnoff drink. What were you gonna say?
I do genuinely enjoy this. Like genuinely, I feel like I could probably only handle like 2 or 3 of them before I'd have to switch to something else because it's very sweet. But
it is
that being said,
yeah, it's
yeah,
very sweet.
I really enjoy this. Like,
Well, and it
thank
tastes it's hilarious because drinking that it tastes like summer in your childhood, but with booze.
Yeah.
in it. That's
you.
exactly.
But it's gonna get you fucked up.
It's gonna get you fucked up. It tastes like your childhood.
And give you diabetes.
Oh, lots of diabetes. There's lots of diabetes in that can for sure. But yeah, I'm like, it's kind of funny, like, you know, like there's in COVID and stuff, like those 3 things were like little wins that I had recently where I was like, oh, I want to try all this shit. And like the Coca-Cola Tic Tacs, absolute win. The Smirnoff, for like a non-drinker like me, absolute win. Oh, there's also Krista got Bellini. Peach Bellini Smirnoffs. I didn't try it, but I smelled it, and oh my god, it smells amazing.
I love Bellinis.
I do too.
So good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
So anytime they do like a limited edition kind of drink like this, do you think they're just testing the market to see how well it does, and if it fucking, sells like crazy, like, all right, that's gonna be a staple item.
Why not? 100%. Or if not, bring it back seasonally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably
It
what
could
it
be
is.
like the summertime thing, right?
Yeah, that's probably, and that's the thing is like, that's probably exactly what it is. Is they test it out.
What color is this?
for a season? I
Sorry.
think it's blue.
Is it blue?
It's blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
Huh.
Yeah, so they would use.
Some
I'm just
reason I thought
thinking there's so many flavors they could do. Like,
Oh yeah.
this seems like kind of like a crazy idea when you're thinking about, like, they could have just done like a Smirnoff Ice lemonade, or like a, do you know what I mean? Or
Well,
like
they probably.
something.
I think the original Smirnoff Ice is basically it's close to lemonade anyway.
Mhm.
Or like whatever, they could do peach or like blackberry. or,
Totally.
like,
Which I'm sure they do, but like that subtle
the
twist.
flavor profile.
Yeah, the flavor profile of like we're gonna take a summer staple and turn it into a drink. Like that's kind of cool in my opinion. Like, and that's
Yeah, thank
I'm
God
gonna-
they didn't do fudgicle.
You know what? Someone would like that, I'm sure.
I'm sure they would. It would be so gross.
But I mean, after tasting this, it makes complete sense. Jeez,
oh my god.
you gonna be all right there?
I just wasn't expecting that. That was fucking hilarious. They already do kind of. Oh my god. Like they have like mudslide shakes or whatever. Like, so
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that kind of exists, but like to actually take the flavor profile of like a fucking fudgesicle, add vodka to it, and then put it in a Smirnoff can. Oh my.
Especially, yeah, if they were to make like a carbonated fudgesicle drink. Like, imagine that, like the same, like that same like consistency of just this. It's
It would
fudgesicle.
just be frothy brown, like bad. It would be so bad.
Oh,
It would look like outhouse water.
oh no.
Well, it would.
I mean, I'd try it. they came out. I try it once.
Of course you would.
Yeah, we all know you would, whiskey drinker. I only drink whiskey, but I'll try anything once.
Yeah, most of the boozes I drink are like over $100. So
You should see my
I'm a
collection.
fancy man.
You should see my collection of booze.
Look, me and my girlfriend Erin, we get together.
Aaron,
That's all we do.
Aaron, you're
did you guys get together last night?
Yes, we did actually. We watched the UFC fights together.
okay, yeah. I want to talk about UFC because I didn't watch it.
Why not? I thought you were the UFC. You were so stoked.
I was really stoked. Then I forgot, and I wound up playing hockey all night. So,
Who were you playing hockey with?
A couple friends of mine online
I love how that
on Xbox.
didn't answer the question.
With Logan.
Because like Adam wanted names.
with Logan and Tyler, you know them. You know Logan.
Yeah, are you guys like playing against each other or like on the same
We're-
team against people? Or?
Well, we kind of switch it up. So like last night, there was one game where I played goalie, and then I don't know. We just
Dude, you willingly play goalie in NHL?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was.
Yeah, they always put the fat
Okay,
guys
no.
in that.
There was one game on. Okay, there was one game on Friday, where I played goal, and I was playing against two other people. The game ended 23-7 or 23-6. For me, I won the fucking game
Nice.
because I had computer players in front of me just absolutely decimating them. It was amazing. So I only faced like fucking 20 shots and let in 6 goals. It wasn't that bad. But they let
That's
in
pretty good.
23 goals. It was amazing.
I mean, that's really bad for actual hockey.
It was real bad.
But in NHL, like when I played, I tried a couple careers as a goalie, and fuck, that's hard.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't do a career. I wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't do a career.
I just found like you always overcommit to like one side when you're trying to like.
You always do, and I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Do you have 20?
No, not yet. I was looking into it, but I saw it was still like $50 on the store.
Wait,
I'm like, I don't know if I'll.
Are you Xbox or
Xbox?
Your Xbox? Dude, I
Yeah.
literally bought it for Tyler yesterday for $20 on the Xbox store. You have to get it right now.
Okay, I'll go check after this.
Yeah. Buy it
Because I know we talked about it last time, and I did look on the store, and it's still like $55 or something.
No, I checked yesterday. It's 1982 or something. So it's cheap.
You had to buy it for him?
No, he was like dragging his feet, and I was like, "Fuck you!" So I gifted it to him
Oh.
because I knew that like
I don't want to buy it anymore.
because I won't gift it
Really,
to Jared.
if I hold out long enough, I'll just get it for free.
Right? Yeah, because I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, I probably would.
I will.
But honestly, I thought about texting you yesterday to be like, Jared, did you get NHL yet? And I thought,
No, I mean, had you done that, I was too busy watching UFC, which I'd be happy to talk about because, as you guys know, I'm a big UFC fan.
yes,
But
Let's talk about it. Go.
yeah.
I'd love to talk about it. I mean, Adam's just going to end up rolling his eyes here because I know you're not as heavily invested.
I'm listening. I'm not rolling my eyes.
No, it's fine. No, it was a good card. They had it in Florida. It was Jacksonville, I think. So it was. They did the whole no live audience for it.
How? Okay, so what was that like?
Honestly, there are aspects of it I really enjoyed. It's awkward when they do the walkouts when they're just having because they do everything the same, just no crowd, right? So
Really? That's amazing.
so like they have like their music and they come out in like in their with their posse or whatever their coaches and their team, and like it's just like crickets. You know what I mean? Like nobody's cheering them, and these guys. I mean that must be hard for them to kind of get like super hyped up for it.
Yeah.
But all that being said, like what I really like about it is when they're in the octagon, everything that lands, like you fucking hear it. It like intensifies it. It makes everything a lot more, seem a lot more, I guess tense. I should is the word.
How many fights were there?
Oh, there was a lot.
There was a lot of fights. I think there was 5 fights on the main card, which is all that I watched.
Oh, okay.
And there was
There's
like
a couple
there was like
championship fights, yeah.
6 or 8 fucking prelims.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
There was a
Yeah.
lot.
I was getting a little frustrated with the first two because it was just they both went to decision. Actually, no, I did catch two of the prelims before.
Did you catch the Cowboy Pettis one?
Yeah, so that's the one I did watch, and that one went to decision. Anthony Pettis won that one by
Really?
decision.
Okay.
And then when we got into the main card, it was Calvin Kattar and Jeremy Stevens. And Jeremy Stevens got knocked the fuck out in the second round.
Sweet.
Really good fight act. I love watching like the lower weight classes because they move so fast, and like their cardio is insane, right? So they can just keep up a pretty high pace for a lot longer. The fight just makes really entertaining fights. But there was a fight between Francis Ngannou and I can't remember the other guy's name. And this guy made the mistake of calling out Francis Ngannou a couple months ago because he's like, he ain't shit, like because he was on a 10-fight winning streak. And Francis Ngannou knocked him out in 18 seconds.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he just rushed him. I don't know if you know what Francis Ngannou looks like. You probably do, Lincoln, but Adam, I was telling you earlier, he's like this insanely jacked, like probably like almost like 7 foot tall, like black dude from like, I can't remember where he's from. He's somewhere in Africa. Anyway, he's got a really cool life story.
From the U.S.
No, he's not from the U.S. He was actually like homeless or something for a while. He's got a really, really cool story of how he got to where he is. He's only been fighting for 6 years, but he's just like a genetically gifted freak of an athlete. And he just rushed the dude, and the guy was just backpedaling, had nothing for him, and he just got clocked with like a left hook. And the crazy thing about that fight is Francis Ngannou was basically like falling forward. He wasn't even planted on his feet, and that one punch was enough to like put him out. And I think 18 seconds, combined 2.5 minutes, I think, in his last 4 fights total of actual octagon time.
Holy
fuck.
Like
he's a scary, scary dude.
What weight class is this?
That's heavyweight.
Heavyweight, oh fuck.
Yeah, so he's the biggest class. And like the great thing about heavyweight though is like anyone can knock anyone out. You know, they all carry that fuck you power.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool to watch, and like anything could happen. But yeah, that was a really cool fight. Henry Cejudo fought Dominic Cruz.
How did that one end?
That one ended in the second round. Dominic Cruz got he got caught with a jumping knee as he was kind of going for a takedown with like 10 seconds left in the second round. Cejudo just kind of scrambled on him and was kind of feeding him punches, and it was kind of a bit of a controversial stop because you could see Dominic Cruz was starting to push himself up the fence, like to get back up. And with 2 seconds left in the second round, the ref calls the fight when he was still trying to push himself up. So
that is okay. That's kind of a shitty stop for sure.
It is.
He could have lasted 2 more seconds.
Yeah, I think given the fact that it was a championship fight, as a ref, you would think like, okay, like there's 2 seconds left. If he's not out on his feet, like just let it go to the end of the round because he's clearly gone back up. But at the end of the day, it's these guys have to take the fighter's health into consideration as well. And if they determine that like you're taking too many unanswered shots, I need to step in.
Yeah.
And I understand that gray area, you know, because I think they'd rather, you know, protect them than be like, well, why didn't you stop that? Like the guy was getting dummied, but you know.
Yeah, you don't want to get sued after the fact because.
Yeah, you don't want to be like negligent and be like clearly he was, you know.
But it's always like a thing, like either they jump in too soon or not soon enough, or like it's all dependent on how you feel about the fight, I guess. So.
I've definitely seen a few fights where like the ref jumped in way too early, and you're like.
I've seen fights where the ref doesn't jump in at all.
Yeah.
Where he's just sitting back, letting them fight because he's like, this is the championship round.
He's in the corner having a cigarette, just like fuck
he's
it.
like reading the paper.
Yeah, like let him fight, taking a shit.
Yeah, if he dies, he dies, right?
Yeah, if he dies, he dies. Yeah, fuck.
But the biggest surprise of the night, like, because the Francis Ngannou fight was not a surprise. Everyone expected him to win.
That was the main card, right? Like that was the headlining fight.
No, the co-main was Henry Cejudo and Dominic Cruz.
Okay, yeah.
With the bantamweight championship, and then the main card, or sorry, the headline event was Tony Ferguson versus
Oh,
Justin Gaethje.
Right.
And Tony Ferguson was supposed to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov, who I don't know if you know Adam. He's the guy. He's like 26-0. He's undefeated. He just whooped Conor McGregor's ass last year.
Yeah, you're familiar with all that fucking shit, Adam, right? Like when Conor threw that fucking dolly through the bus window and like almost got arrested in New York and shit. Like,
you don't remember any of that?
you don't, yeah,
No.
like, and then he got fucking absolutely dummied by Khabib, and then they got into after the bell rang, then Khabib jumped the fence and went to like attacked McGregor's people, and like so then Khabib got like stripped of his title and like couldn't fight in where that was in New York, right? That fight.
I want to say it was in New York.
I
yeah.
think it was in, and he could.
So dramatic. It's
Yeah,
like
well,
the
it was-
WWE
dude,
or
it
some
was-
shit.
It was honestly like watching that live. I think I was up north watching it live when it happened, and all of us in the lunchroom were just fucking screaming at the screen because we were like, "What the fuck is happening?" It was on. It's one of the coolest fights I've ever seen. But anyway, go on, Jared.
Oh no, that's
So
fine.
he
It was cool because the best part about that whole lead up to that fight is there was, at least on the outside, like legitimate bad blood between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor.
Right.
The backstory behind that is Khabib like was kind of talking shit to one of Conor's teammates.
Right.
And Conor wasn't there to like defend him. And Conor, from what my understanding of him is, he's quite a loyal guy. Like his group is like, you know, he sticks his neck out for them.
Those are his boys.
So after that whole bus incident and like Conor getting arrested and all that stuff, Dana White, the president, goes on saying like this is like a disgrace to the UFC and like all this kind of stuff. But you knew as soon as all that happened, you could just see the dollar signs like cha-ching, cha-ching, like going in front of him. And of course, in typical Dana White fashion, they use that as part of the promo for the fight for Khabib and Conor. Because you know that's just more seats, that's just more interest in the drama, right? We love drama. Like, anyway, Tony Ferguson was supposed to fight Khabib. It fell through. Justin Gaethje, the number 4 ranked lightweight, he steps in, I think, on 3 weeks' notice to fight this guy.
Wow.
So Justin Gaethje is like no slouch. He's fought like killers. He's always a headliner. He's basically like he's really talented and he's like a zombie. He just doesn't know when to stop. And he hits hard, he kicks hard, and he can take a lot of damage. But he's such an entertaining fighter to watch. But Tony Ferguson went into that fight 12-0. You know, he in lightweight, 12-fight win streak. He's actually the interim champion. He was, like I said, he was scheduled to fight Khabib to unify the belt, and that fell through due to the whole COVID thing. It got canceled. Long story short, Justin Gaethje steps in again on really short notice and fucking dominates him the entire fight. Tony Ferguson has a history of like when he fights somebody, his opponent after their loss looks like they've been through like a car crash, like super bloodied up,
Right.
in fucking rough shape. Tony Ferguson looked at the end of that fight like he had just fought Tony Ferguson. It was crazy. And I found out today on Reddit that he had a fractured orbital bone after that fight. Like his face was a mess, and it was actually really. It's, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen a fight, or like I guess any sport where you're just like, all right, somebody throw in the towel. Like, you know, this is kind of getting. It went from like being really cool to see like, oh shit, I didn't know this guy was gonna be good, to like, okay, this is kind of get a little sad to watch. That's kind of where the fifth round shifted into, is like, because Tony just would not quit. He was taking bombs that like any normal man would have been on the canvas after like the first one, and he took like 20 of them.
Holy.
But he just wouldn't go down. Even when he stopped the fight, Tony was like basically out on his feet. Like he had nothing for him, which is just really, I don't want to say sad, but just kind of shocking to see a guy who's been so dominant in the sport have this young up and comer just have his number, and who like.
Yeah, but we've seen that happen so many times. Like we saw that with Ronda, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's her name that beat her the first time?
Holly Holm, yeah.
Holly Holmes, and then, you know, they set their rematch, and it was like, fuck yeah, like Ronda wasn't ready the first time, she's gonna be ready this time, and she got absolutely.
She didn't get a rematch with Holly Holm. She came back Holly Holm lost the belt after that to Amanda Nunes.
Sorry, yes, she came back to
Yeah.
fight Nunes, right?
Yep, she came back. She fought Amanda Nunes, and then
Never fought
Amanda
again.
Nunes just.
Oh yeah, she never fought again.
She never fought after that, but Amanda Nunes like demolished her.
Yeah, it was bad.
In like less than a minute. Like,
But it's funny, like no one talks about them like they did Ronda Rousey.
no,
Well, do you
I
know
think
what I mean? Like, she had this like thing about her that people were just like so fascinated by, even though she's not the best fighter.
yeah, it was easy to kind of look at her with blinders on because she's like a decently attractive woman. She was on like a fight streak. She brought a lot of eyes to women's MMA, so she deserves a lot of credit for bringing women's MMA to where it is now and getting it the respect that it has now.
Mhm.
But again, like anything, it's like when she kept winning in a certain way, and then obviously the hyperbole that comes with that. People were talking. I remember even I think Joe Rogan said like, I bet she could get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. It's like, are you fucked? Like anyway, just people kind of bought into the hype, and the problem that I think the general consensus, again, I'm being an armchair like psychologist here, is that she kind of bought into her own hype as well and didn't really grow as a fighter.
Yeah.
And then when she got exposed, and I mean exposed by Holly Holm, because everyone else wanted when she's winning all these fights, everyone's like I think might fight a bit too emotionally and think like I'm going to try and beat her at what she's good at. That's not how you fight. You find a way to beat them where they're weak, right?
Yeah.
And Holly Holm did exactly that. She just basically pieced her up on the feet, and Ronda had nothing for her. And then once they did that, or once she did that, that was like, oh, there's the blueprint to how to beat Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Stand and bang with her and keep your distance. And Amanda Nunes, holy shit. I don't think Ronda landed a single punch in that minute. And she was fucked from the first punch that hit her. Like you could tell she's like, I don't want to be in here.
She's still recovering.
Yeah.
No, I'll never forget
the first
that.
knockup from Holly Holm was like,
yeah,
that was a leg kick.
In the locker room,
yeah.
They're like, Ronda, you have to leave. She's like, I can't.
Where am I?
I gotta watch Wapner.
No, I'm so going back to the Tony Ferguson fight from last night. After we're done this today, I'm gonna go look up that fight because that sounds amazing.
You should. I think nobody was expecting it. Obviously, Justin Gaethje was the underdog going into that fight, and especially somebody like that to take Tony Ferguson on short notice.
Totally,
it's unreal. It's craziness. But that's the kind of fighter that Justin Gaethje is, and I think he made a fuck ton of fans last night. Obviously, because again, he was in a very unique situation where he was already a top four guy. He's already a fan favorite. The guy he's fought 7 times in the UFC. I just found this fact out. 7 times in the UFC. All of them had been headliners. And out of 7 fights, he's won 9 performance bonuses. So It's either he's getting knockout of the night, like he's getting win bonuses, he's getting performance of the night. Like he's always putting on crazy fights, which is why fans love him. But he was in a position to not lose anything. He goes in there, they're expecting him to lose. You know what I mean? Of course, you're fighting essentially the champion, or who should be fighting the champ, on short notice. If you lose, cool. You're not going to drop in ranking.
No.
All you have is everything to gain.
No, exactly. Yeah, win or lose, that dude honestly gains more than he.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then for him to go up and show up the way he did,
oh, dude, that was a massive win for him then.
Yeah. Tony Ferguson I think Tony Ferguson's one highlight, he landed one fairly clean uppercut at the end of the second round that dropped Gaethje, but he immediately stood up. So he wasn't out of it. He's boom, I'm up, and he was fine. And yeah, dude, if you can find a way to watch the whole thing again, it was a great fight. But like I said, at the end, I was kind of oh, this is kind of hard to watch now.
Yeah, no, I'll find a way to watch it.
Absolutely do that.
I want hockey back. I want my hockey back, but I know they're working on it, and they've kind of.
They said it might come back for the summer.
Yeah, they've got some. They're working on a bunch of the NHL's working on a bunch of different plans for how they could bring it back, and one of the kind of ideas is that they would use kind of neutral arenas where they would have.
What does that mean?
So like they would pick like 3 or 4 different arenas, right? And then it would only host hockey games, no crowds, no nothing. It would just only host hockey games, and then they need to use arenas with multiple dressing rooms so that hockey teams can go, because like there's like once hockey comes back, dude, there's honestly going to be like 10 games a day for them to finish out the season and then move into the playoffs, right? So essentially they would probably pick a cluster of arenas relatively close together so that if they needed to do a bunch of, so like Western teams, one of the arenas they're thinking about picking is Edmonton. So because Edmonton's arena has hotels built onto it and all this stuff, like they would basically have their own little like NHL city at the arena, fill up the hotels with all the NHL teams and all the players and all this stuff, and just kind of like have this little closed off area to do all the games and shit like that. And then it would literally just be like,
It sounds insane.
the plan does sound insane, because it's just like it would honestly just be game after game after game after game, like every day, and then you'd have like a day off, and then you'd have played the next day, and then you'd have a day off, but there would just be so much.
But no traveling because you're living in the hotel, right?
Well, I don't know how that would work to finish out the season, because they'd have to mitigate. I mean, obviously they're going to have to mitigate the loss of the season at this point to like, all right, they're probably not going to get 82 games out of the season. They were close. Like they were like 10 games away.
Yeah.
Right. So realistically, a plan to like finish out the season, if they were to do, pardon me, it's that banana bread. If they were to do kind of a system like that, they could realistically finish out the season within 2 weeks, right? With all the teams, figure out everybody's rankings, and then fucking move right into the playoffs and do the playoffs in a similar fashion where it's like you would host the Western Conference in one arena and the Eastern Conference in another arena, and then when you move into the Stanley Cup playoffs, you would just move it to one neutral arena, and then just play it out that way. So it'll be interesting.
Right.
Like Gary Bettman's done a bunch of interviews. Obviously, they haven't made any plans, but it'll be interesting to see what they do actually come up with in terms of like a plan to get it done. Because I feel like they all want to get back to work. They all want to play hockey. They want to finish out the season. All of us as fans really want to watch them finish out the season. So it's just a matter of like, will we see hockey by June? Who knows? It all depends on it all just depends on like these kind of like legislatures opening up again, because like according to fucking Alberta, we're supposedly supposed to see some shit start opening up this week. You know what I mean? So
because they're gonna have to do the same thing. Like, I didn't realize they were that close to finishing the season in hockey. You said they got like it was around like 10 games left per team.
Yeah, so they shut like March 12th was the day NHL shut down, and I'm just pulling it up here. The last game of the regular season was April 4th. Was scheduled for.
Oh, okay.
April
They were getting pretty close.
They were very close.
Yeah. And they have to do the same thing with basketball too, which sucks because like I got into basketball last year and like the Raptors were doing like really well again.
Yeah.
And then to have that like the pin pulled on it, like,
so
sucks. But
so Edmonton played 71 games, so they were 11 games away, and Calgary was at 70, so they had 12 games to go. So like it was like the most games any team had to play was like 13. No,
they
14,
could still finish it out, man.
14.
If they started it in June or July, they could still finish it out in time.
Yeah, so then they'll have to push next season, but they won't push it by much. They'll probably push it into like it's so fucking weird, like thinking about how, because like typically the hockey season starts in October, right? Preseason starts middle of September moves, and then or like end of September moves into October, and then season starts in October, ends in fucking like the end of June. If playoffs start at the beginning of April, typically playoffs are done by the end of June, right? So that's your typical season. And if they're finishing out the season this year in June, if we even get there, June, moving playoffs through fucking July into August, or even longer, who knows? So then if they have to push next season as it is, like, it's going to take them like 3 years to kind of get back to, or like 2 years to kind of get back to like, all right, October, like starts in October, ends in June or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take a while to get back to normal hockey season, depending, because like they really want to finish out this season. Like, this was one of the most interesting seasons I've watched in quite a while, especially in the West. And fuck, it sucks that it got short-lived the way it did, but, and it's just like Jared said with basketball. Like, I'm not even really a basketball guy, but like, fuck, watching the Raptors last year like go on to win the championship, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun. They're good just as well.
Basketball's the only sport I heard of where the players were confirmed to have COVID. There was like no other sports team that I heard of that had like players that were infected, but I heard some NBA players were.
Yeah, there was a couple NBA players, and I think there were a couple NHL.
Okay.
There were a few NHL as far as I heard. But
yeah, that's fair. I only heard about the basketball guys. So.
No. But I mean, it like shutting it down kind of, it does mitigate that spread within the league and stuff, right? So maybe, you know, if we get over the hump, we can fucking have hockey back. Because
hopefully.
God knows we need it. You know, I do.
We need something.
If we can have UFC, we can have hockey, and that's the lesson of today, I think. No, the lesson of today is fucking don't use an entire jar of peanut butter on your cheesecake. That's
the lesson of the day.
I think that's the lesson of today. Dude, honestly, like, how much it looks like there's an entire jar of peanut butter on the top.
It tastes like there's an entire jar.
2 cups.
There's 2 cups? That's it?
2 cups.
Why is it so dense then?
It's so thick.
It's so
in the video, dude, when they're mixing up the cream cheese, it's like so soft and like luxurious, and like when I did it, it turned into like a brick.
I love how like both Lincoln and I knew. Obviously, I don't think anyone could hear it the first time, but like as soon as like we kind of like put our forks in it, we were like, whoa.
Oh my god, I was expecting it to put my fork in it and just gingerly pull it apart. And I like put it in and I had to like fucking pry it out like a little bite.
That was the glue that I used.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Elmer's, right.
Yeah. I had to whip that with the egg whites. It was crazy.
That makes sense. But honestly, I had a lot of fun today.
Me too.
With like making all this shit, and like, you know, I do think, Adam, you should try and perfect that. Yeah, didn't necessarily work this time, but like I think you could nail it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a legit one next time, so I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, and Jared, very well done on the tiramisu.
Thank you. Yourself as well, man. I was really genuinely enjoy that.
The which?
The peanut butter.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm glad we can all pat ourselves on the back for our job well done and stuff today.
I'm just glad we stuck to it, man. I'm glad like it was an idea and like we actually all fucking did it, which was really cool. So
well, I was
and
gonna.
Lincoln won.
Did I win? Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say Lincoln won, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll. You know what? I'll take the win. I needed a win today, and I'll take it.
You deserve it. You
enjoy it.
Thank you for all the extra stuff you threw in with our little banana.
Thank you for bribing the judges.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I 100% bribed the judges.
It's okay. It worked.
Yeah.
It did work. Worked in your favor. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, good shit. I really like that. Yeah. Absolutely.
But I think it's time to transition us out and go off into this good night, and just remember that, You know,
Okay.
a spoonful of peanut butter goes a long way. I'm talking to the people. Spoonful of peanut butter goes a long way. A lot further than 2 cups of peanut butter goes. So remember that.
Absolutely.
Copy that.
Thank you all for watching. I'm
Thanks,
Lincoln.
guys.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Avon.
I'm Jared.
Thank you for watching. God bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
All right, we're out. Oh, no, we're still live.